tape. Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents this step on the road to the Masters. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Novello. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you had a nice tee shot and you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from Great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you know you're playing a beauty.
Oh, not a bad hit.
And that a very good start to this final round. And we're off and running here at the Masters.
I'm still learning. What? What? Ooh. Sorry. I'm still learning. Oh, I barely missed it. Are you kidding me?
Frank, what in the world happened there?
Brain fade, Rich. I mean, I have no idea what was going through that melon.
All right. Oh. Right, we're learning. Come on.
This is where the game becomes so cruel sometimes. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round.
How'd that do? I'll take
Okay,
that.
that won't quite get over the crest of that hill and get the run out, but it is safely in the fairway. You're at hole number
I'll
2.
take it.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
That's all
Okay,
right.
that won't quite get to the green, but a good 3-wood to get down the hill here at 2.
So 63 yards. Ah.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Right.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. 10-foot putt left. Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it.
For a bogey.
Really struggling now.
Hey.
4 over early in the round.
It's okay.
Onward
Hey,
now to the
I'm
classic
still learning.
350-yard par 4, third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
129 yards left to the flag today. Pin smack bang in the middle.
A little disappointing from that range. I really thought you could hit one in there tight, but instead, once again, tough 2-putt now.
What the frick? Alright. Alright, we're gonna go for par. What the frick? Okay. Let's go for a bogey.
Okay, no problem with that.
That's right. Okay. doing
Next
better in our
up, the
first hole.
stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green.
Ah. Right.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh. Quit rolling.
Boy, that needed to hit the flagstick. It nearly went in the hole, but instead, it runs out quite a ways.
Go for a par.
Okay, just the one drop shot, as that's in for a
We
bogey.
got bogey. Better go for four. My bad.
Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National.
Shut up, cat.
Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left.
I'm still shaking my head. That was let's be honest. It was a wicked start, but promise now.
Okay. Still learning.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing.
Ah. I tried. You It's okay.
Not a good hole of golf here. It is that time to pick up and move on. Another good par 3 here on this first 9. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
I'm trying to learn. Jeez.
It's a slow start, and you can blame it on the short game.
I'm trying to figure out how to. Usually you can hit. It's okay. Oh my god, we missed. Okay.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Safe to say Augusta National may not be as simple as it looks when you watch on TV. That
11.
is in for double bogey. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green.
All right, got in the bunker.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
Okay, I'll take that. Quit fucking rolling.
Took a lot of sand there. That did not have enough to reach the green. It's going to get hung up on the fringe.
Come on.
I think that checked
use
up
all
a
the power,
little
because they're
sooner
trying to
than he
use
was
all the
hoping
power.
for.
You're right, and that's going to leave him with much more than he wanted for bogey.
Oh, you hate to miss from that distance. Okay, the shots are starting to add up. It is a double bogey that'll move him to 10 over par. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range.
27.
Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning.
Okay, trying to halfway this.
So this is where club selection becomes much more important. Uphill, make sure you have enough stick, and then swing away.
Oh.
Now, that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10-feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
It's been an eventful front 9, but this for birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there. And it's in for a birdie. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill.
I'll take that. Okay. It rolled. 282 yards. I'll take that.
174 yards remaining here as he'll play his second.
Ooh. I'll load to the left. That was good.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Take it. Stop rolling!
Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole. Always so frustrating when you hit a putt that comes up that short from about 8 feet.
Oh my God.
I'd give that the full 10 seconds. But nope, I think that's staying out. What a shame. Safe to say Augusta National may not be as simple as it looks when you watch on TV.
Tournament. I'm not gonna lie, I might suck, but guess what? Play to learn.
EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage from this opening round. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. We get the round started here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at a couple of ticks under 400 yards. A safe drive should get you a nice uphill look to this green, but getting on the right tier is a must unless you want to start your day with a 70-foot putt.
Ooh, shit.
And not the way you want to start your morning. That is going to be trouble right out of the starting gate. And with that, we welcome Notah Begay III, 4-time winner on the PGA Tour. And Notah, you've been in this spot, and every tournament is, in a way, a classroom. Maybe a classroom at Stanford, your alma mater. It's a chance to learn, isn't it?
It really is, and the hardest thing is to temper your expectations and to keep the nerves under control, because every single round from this point forward can be a stepping stone and an opportunity to learn and make your game better and move towards your ultimate goal of playing at the highest level.
Yeah, that's a little more uphill than you think, and that's going to come up a bit short. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there.
Okay.
Okay, it's a bogey here at first. He'll drop back to 1 over par. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down.
Take that.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. 11 feet away.
Come on.
Just going to sneak on by.
All right. This is Let's go for the par.
That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll stay at 1 over. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100
290
feet.
yards, I'll take that. Fuck, how?
That 3-wood came out like a bullet. You could just see that first bounce just took that massive kick forward. It's never going to stop.
I'll take that, coach. Alright, so what? We have a chance of what? Birdie or Alright. Let's. Come on. Okay. A par is a par.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is.
Fourth.
Next up, we reach the par 4 fourth, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf.
Oh, beautiful.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
A good break got him here, now his second to the par 4.
I'll take that drop.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he may need to give this just a little extra. He's going straight up the hill, but otherwise fairly painless.
Nope, that needed a little more roll, maybe even a lot more. Oh no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, gonna leave it on the lip.
Bogey.
That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's gonna move him back to 2 over par. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4
I play
fifth.
golf, so
Like
I
the
don't play
previous
golf,
hole,
but
the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right, and be careful because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way.
Right? That's a lot of rolling.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Second shot.
146 with a
Good
9
look at
iron.
the green.
Oh, that's right.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Oh, and that runs out of gas far too early. That is not where you want to leave the golf ball. Got it there, but not quite on target.
Okay.
Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the
Plus
5th.
11.
And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. Oh, he gets that one to stop perfectly. That is very well judged. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie.
Are
No.
you fuck?
I think that needed to be
Come
left
on.
edge, and instead this misses to the right.
Okay, it's a par.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll hold steady at +3. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4-7. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge
217, how
is
many
not
yards I
dialed
carried?
in.
I carried 58 yards. Oof.
Readying for his second now from the right side of the fairway.
What's up? Ooh. All right.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that. A little bit more hope than determination in that putt.
He has a 12-footer here. Nope.
The
Good
fuck
effort,
kind
but
of roll
that's
was
going to
that?
wander a few feet by.
I'm trying to read this.
That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to move him back to 4 over.
It's okay.
The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a
Takes a
lot of
little bit of
ways
time
to
to
the
use
3rd
this.
hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their second. This up the right side off the tee.
Dang, that thing just rolled.
He gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass.
Oh.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there.
I'll take a par.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain at +4.
We're 20.
On now to the finishing hole here on
You got
Bandon
birdie at
Dunes'
least.
front side, the par 5-9. It's the
585.
longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt.
Oh.
And that ball going to roll out a little too much as the momentum carries it all the way into the bunker.
Guess what? I'm going to take that.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, 22 feet and 10
Maybe
inches.
not what you're hoping for from that number, but
What do we got?
no damage. It's on the green.
We'll put a little bit to the left. And we'll go like this.
Oh, never in
Booyah!
doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that will
Yeah,
make
birdie.
this a 3 over 39 on this front side. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big
winning.
hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left.
That's all right.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
I want
So
to
a
look.
poor
What do
tee
we got?
shot at
What are we
10,
working
now
with?
his second.
So we got what, 43 feet. Not a bad drop down. Okay. All right. 10 feet.
This from about 10 feet.
Let's put it a little bit to the right.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off
right.
target, but you can't get the speed any better
take
than
a-
that.
Take a little.
So that's in for a par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where
Doing a lot
he
better
is.
than a plus 13 you did as a
On to the
practice round.
11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green.
All right.
Yeah,
234.
all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right
273.
where you want to be.
Take that.
Now note his second from the fairway.
He's looking at 136 yards to the front, 150 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
How'd that do? Ooh. It carried. All right. Let's try and do a little tapper. That's what I'm learning. I'm learning. For par.
Yes,
Yeah.
a perfect read there. That is in
Yeah,
to
par.
save par. And he'll stay right where he is.
Plus 3.
On to the par 3
0.5
12th
strokes off.
hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad
202.
score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s.
All right, let's see. How I do? Ooh, I might have overshot it.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Way too good, I must say. That was
all right.
just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
What do we got? We're gonna need a like that.
Nope.
All right.
So a tough hole, and it's in for bogey at 12. And that won't
Okay.
help the cause one bit. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. This is
I
going
will
to try
take
and
that.
stay on the fairway, and I believe it will up along the right edge and
308
put a
yards.
good
That's
shot.
probably our farthest shot. Look at that. It's gonna want to hit a little bit to the left. Got it. Oh, quit rolling! Come on.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Stop rolling. Good. So I got a chance for a par.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it. He could surely use it.
Birdie.
You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. On a course with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green.
I'll take that. Okay.
Okay, let's go back down on the ground and bring in Noda once again. And Noda, what are your impressions to this point?
Well, I'm impressed with the performance up to this point. A few mistakes here or there, but that's come to be expected in this type of scenario, in this type of format. But moving forward, I expect and anticipate to see some really good golf.
Putter's let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14.
What are we doing? We're raising up the ranks.
4 holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateaued green is not a bad play here.
I bounced the wrong way.
And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3.
It is a game of
quit
touch.
fucking rolling.
There's evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
Really?
Hang on. That's got to leave about 3 feet.
Okay, that's bogey.
Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And just like that, he'll fall to 3 over par.
I will take 3 over par.
This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C.
Roll. We went 291 yards, so pretty much 56 yards for rolling.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4.
Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of break in this overall. Distance very important. It might be one of those putts. Hit it firm, you take the break out altogether.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and right into the heavy stuff.
I'll take that overswing.
Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. That one just going to sneak on by.
Clap.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard par 5. The big key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, and you'll have a good chance to get out of here with a birdie and maybe even an eagle. All right, in the fairway.
How far to roll? 266. Okay. Try not to do a full swing. We'll do a little bit. I'll take that.
That's a nice shot right there, landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle 3.
It's okay. Guess what?
This will move
There's
to
a
his
chance for
right
birdie.
for birdie.
Ow!
Disappointing. And a little too much movement on that. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And this will be a disappointing opening round of 75. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think.
EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage of the second round. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard.
225.
We've got a
nice
tie
little
at the
roll in.
very top at 4 under to this point.
288.
As for our featured golfer, it's going to take a good round to make the weekend as they enter 1 stroke below the projected number.
How the fuck do you just... Ugh! I'm literally... right next to where I was just at.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Safely in. It's a par here at first. And he'll remain right where he is. The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, though long, par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must.
Oh, I'll take that.
Okay, that's going to
About
end up
13.
right in the middle of the green. 13 feet away.
Fucking, I'm getting tired
A
as
little
fucking
tentative
game.
there, and that'll come up short.
God damn. It's so stupid.
Okay,
We
safely
need to
in
get
for
pars
his
and
par.
birdies.
And he'll
Pars and
stay
birdies.
right where
No
he
bogeys.
is. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s
5
and
shots.
4s.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Not
a
a bad
nice
roll.
swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5.
I didn't put as much on it because I thought the wind was going to fucking quit rolling.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Stop rolling. All right. 20'9".
Nota Begay down on 3 green to look at this putt for birdie.
Still have to be aware of the slope coming downhill, but not a ton of break in this.
Got it there, but not quite on target. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below.
Oh,
this
I'll
breeze
take
going to
that
push this toward the right.
And that roll. How'd that be?
That got a fortunate bounce. It'll be just fine.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by.
Right.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay right where he is. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key, because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. He seemed to like that one as well. He should. It'll wind up just right of center. Good shot. Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
Right.
And that not going to work out as intended. It'll wind up coming to rest just off the green.
We just barely fucking missed ECF. Quit rolling!
And that will be quite a challenge from there to get away with his par.
If he can make this, I'll just take it and run to the next hole.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a good putt from there. A little short, but not too bad.
Fucking kidding me again. Come on.
Okay, a disappointing 6 here at par 4. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par.
We need to get to,
we continue our return northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 6th. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. And that one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. Fancy the chances of getting this close.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he's going to stay at +5. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course.
I'll take that little
Just
bit of
what
roll.
you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Wasn't right down the middle, but it wasn't bad at all. Coming at this second shot from the right side of the fairway.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
Oh dear, that looks thick in there.
Golf's supposed to be pastime, but fuck. Horrible fucking roll. That's a little bit high roll, but
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. 14 feet to the hole. Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. The eighth hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or vomit over those two fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach.
Dang, we just bombed it. 50 yards.
The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
Why the fuck did you fucking
the
roll?
target by a good margin. That will be no bargain in there.
You almost fucking roll. Quit fucking rolling. So when I hit it, it doesn't fucking want to roll.
Nope.
It's okay.
That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee.
I'll take that. Oh, we made it.
Be pleased with that one. On and 2, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot.
All right. That's right. For a birdie. Come on, cat.
No, I think he
Quit
was about
annoying.
ready to
You're
walk
okay.
that in. That looked on target the whole way. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will make this a 3 over 39 on this front side. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green.
Take that. You fucking kidding me?
That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff.
Quit fucking. Oh my god, you fucking roll so fucking much. So I want you to roll. You roll a shit. It's nothing. But when I don't want you to roll, you just roll. Like, see right there. No, fucking come back. What the?
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
Yeah, I don't think we're making the cut.
Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. He'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at
Not bad, that plus
452 yards apart for. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond.
Take that, 257. How far did it roll?
A good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway.
Like 55 yards it rolled, dang.
From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
He's looking at 106 yards to the front, 149 to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of this green.
I'm trying to not fucking hit it so far.
That is not very good at all. That could cost him.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. You just wish you took the shorter club now.
This from 7 feet.
What the fuck is going on,
You miss
team?
100% of the putts that don't get there, right? Lesson
How?
learned. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And that's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par. They make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. Boy, this is just way too much club for a front hole location. That was completely overcooked.
That's close.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain 8 over for the tournament. The rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot. But a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. This one working up the right side.
262.
Okay, nice, big, wide fairway here, and this is going to be just fine.
All right. Oh, fuck. Yeah, look at it. Quit fucking rolling, god
Wow,
damn.
gave the full treatment to that 3-wood and still not home, but still with a good chance to make birdie here at the par 5.
Fair smack in the teeth.
Where
That hit
the
right on the equator of
fuck?
the ball, and that's why it's motoring.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill And the hole is cut back. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13.
Yeah, oh shit, I thought we were on
And he'll
bogey.
stay right where he is. On to a tough one now. The par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front.
Hey, that bounce came on our side.
Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. That's a high-quality shot right there. Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he'll gain a little ground as he moves to 7 over. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front
You're
right
gonna
bunker,
birdie, so
the
that's a
deepest
plus.
on the course.
Get mad. So I took a little bit of off. I took a little bit off. I took a
That
tad
was
bit
obviously
off.
well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, this one's all about a light touch in the hands. There's really not a lot of break in it, but it will gain speed as it goes down this ridge.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Oh,
You
man,
fucking
I
kidding
can't
me.
believe it. What else could go wrong? He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. That's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Maybe the
trying.
prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present bend and dunes putt bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right.
Ooh.
Beautiful tempo to that
Ooh.
swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second.
Stop!
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole.
Tap in for bogey. Yeah, I think we lost this tournament. But hey,
Okay,
we're doing a lot
in for
better
a
than the
bogey
plus
at
13 we
16.
had in the,
And
the
he'll
first
continue
9.
his slide. He is at 9 over par. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second.
246, how far do we go?
In this game, it pays to have a
Seventy.
convenient memory. Anything in the past, forget it. Just keep hitting shots like that. Well done.
Alright, we're gonna do a little less than full. Oh, fucking course. The only time I do a full
That's a
swing,
head
fucking
scratcher.
done.
That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
We're going for broke. It's alright.
Yeah, you see so many of these long putts like that come up short. It's just hard mentally to hit the ball much firmer. That slides by to the right.
kidding me.
Just never had that on target.
Oh, tap in for bogey. Alright.
That one finished off for bogey here at 17.
I'm
And
actually
that's
pretty
going to
happy
move
the
him
plus
all
10.
the way down to plus 10.
Not
On to the
best,
home
but,
hole
hey,
to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after
Ooh, it's not
battling
like we
to
had
get
double
here, isn't it
bogeys.
nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in too.
Are you?
And that ball going to roll out a little too much as the momentum carries it all the way into the bunker. Second now from the sand here at 18.
Not bad, not bad, not bad roller.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Nope, that's not on target. And he just hasn't been able to make much happen here.
Okay. Went a little far. Take that.
So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par. And that will make this a 79 for this second round. So
Yeah,
conditions
we didn't-
were tough out there, Frank. Our featured golfer could never really put it together, and it's going to mean
Alright. Well, we played our first tournament, did a practice, and yeah. We're up to level 9. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.